look around, you see, wow, there's a lot of so called Christians wearing Trump hats, putting Trump signs in their yard, Trump stickers, speaking out for Trump. Man, where were all the Jesus hats and the Jesus signs in your yards and the speaking out for Jesus Christ? It's a really sad state of affairs. The majority of Christians, so-called, are more concerned about who is going to be the face of the New World Order, because it's an oligarchy, if you haven't caught on to that yet. Every single president of this country has been related. They're all cousins. And even back before then, they are related to kings and queens.
On the School Watch tonight, the story of a 7th grader from Salinas who claims to have made a major discovery about President Obama. She and her grandfather say that President Obama is related to all but one U.S. president. We get more tonight from Action News reporter Felix Cortez, who's live in our Salinas newsroom.
Well, Dan, the youngster spent the summer, really all summer, tracing the family tree of our presidents. Her conclusion that all the presidents, with the exception of one, share the same grandfather.
Well, first we start off with George Washington at the top, and then it goes to John Adams, Thomas Jefferson.
11-year-old Bridget Davigno says she's made a first-of-its-kind discovery that President Obama and all the presidents before him, with the exception of one, are related and descendants of a former king of England.
No, they are all cousins, and they're grandsons of John Lackland.
Davigno says she spent countless hours on the internet over the summer researching the lineage of our presidents, a project that started with her trying to trace her own family tree.
But I'm the first historian to do all the presidents. I'm very glad I got this done, and I think it will turn out to be a success.
The Monte Vista Christian 7th grader has written President Obama to tell him the presidents before him are his cousins. She hopes to present this family tree chart personally to the president. But Bridget has her skeptics, including this reporter. Her biggest supporter and firm believer that Obama is a descendant of a former king of England is no doubt her mother.
If you have a child, and they 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 have a child,
Like names change.
all she's saying is this guy is the great, 25th, 27th, depending on what line it is. He created all this family. So do I believe it? Yes. It's hard, but it's true.
For all the people out there who want to touch you, who want to come and stand by your building and thinking perhaps maybe the luck will run off, all the people who are reading Art of the Deal, hoping to find some answer that will satisfy their own desire for success, are you just a phenomenon? Is it possible for everybody to be what you've become?
No, it's not, but it's possible for a lot of people to become successful and even very successful. I mean, you have to be given, and this is where luck comes in. You have to be born lucky in the sense that you have to have the right genes to go out, and if it's in my business, if it's making deals, if it's to become Jack Nicklaus or Chris Evert or Martina. Or
Let me ask you this.
You have to have a certain gene. Genetically, I mean, I think you're probably a believer in that. A lot of people say that's sort of the most important thing. My uncle was a great professor and scientist and engineer, Dr. John Trump at MIT. Good genes, very good genes, okay? I really was, I had a good gene pool from the standpoint of that. I have a certain gene, I'm a gene believer.
There's nothing new under the sun. Not one thing. They all belong to the same secret societies.
You both were members of Skull and Bones, a secret society at Yale. What does that tell us?
Not much, because it's a secret.
Is there a secret handshake? Is there a secret code?
I wish there were something secret I could manifest.
322, a secret number?
There are all kinds of secrets, Tim.
You were both in Skull and Bones, the secret society.
It's so secret we can't talk about it.
What does that mean for America? The conspiracy theorists are going to go
I'm
wild.
sure they are. I don't know. I haven't seen the web.
Number
page.
322.
Two members of Skull and Bones look like they're going to be facing off against each other for the presidency.
It's called an oligarchy. That's why they keep the marriage in the family, to keep the wealth in the family, to keep the bloodlines in the family. Where is your heart? Is it in the words of these New World Order, satanic Luciferian, seed of Satan people that don't care anything about you guys, about me, nothing? They are your masters and your rulers. And it is just disturbing to me on how many so-called Christians will stand out there and argue till the day that they die, willing to get beat up and even killed and run people over somebody who does not care about you and is just another part of this big satanic lie. And they say nothing about Jesus. You still think there's a left and a right and a vote? You think your vote counts? Yeah, I remember. It's a good thing that the Apostle Paul and, Peter and all those guys voted out Nero and Caesar, right? Whew. All those verses about telling us to vote, right? Yeah. Think about it.